Howdy fellas, how's it going? I know I haven't really uploaded 2K stuff in a while, but I might make some more stuff, you know? So a lot of you guys were wanting my updated sliders for next gen, and if I'm being completely honest, this game sucks. This game is probably worse than any other 2K I've ever played. So a lot of these are a lot higher than they were last year. Some of them are kind of the same. 2K still struggles with the same issues, but I'm going to go through them. But before I do that, I'm going to answer probably the most common questions you guys had from the last one, which is, do you want these for the user? Now, honestly, probably not. This is definitely fine-tuned for if you're going to watch the CPU, play the CPU. Now, this league that I have going, obviously you can see these are custom logos and such. All the players in this league are pretty low rated. They're going to develop over time, so honestly, when they play on these sliders, even with them being so high, they don't shoot a very high field goal percentage. It's actually really low, probably like high 30s, low 40s, but I think if they were actually good players, it'd be pretty normal. So first off, inside shot success. You can see they're the same for the user. It has to be really high because 2K hates standing layups, so you got to bump that up. Close shot, they hate, you know, anything around the basket with any amount of contact or just contest, they'll miss. Mid-ranges do not go in a lot. This might even be higher than 57, but that's where I have it. 3.60, and the reason being is because bots do not get good releases. If you've played my career at all, you know this. You get a teammate wide ass open, and then they shoot a very early, a very late, even if they're Stephen Curry. It's ridiculous, so this is why this is that high. If they could actually consistently get a good release, then it wouldn't be so high. Layup success, that's obviously higher. Dunk in traffic frequency is normal. Success when they dunk in traffic's higher. Now, if you play online, you know that you dunk everything. This is not the case for CPU versus CPU. It only rarely happens when it should. So don't be worrying about that. Pass accuracy, that's fine. Alley-oop success, I raised that a little bit. Contact shot, a little bit. The rest of these are normal. Pass speeds to 70, and the reason being is because now there's a badge called Bullet Passer, which has made regular passes slow as hell, and they lead the player across the entire continent. So if you don't want that to happen, make pass speed 70, so you don't have to give everybody in your league Bullet Passer Silver. Going through this, I've lowered the contact frequency because there's just way too much of it in this game. Sometimes you're completely by your defender, and then they just suck back to you just so they can contest your layup, which I don't like. So these are lowered a lot. For this, the defense on the takeoff of your layup isn't as much as the release. So if their hand is right beside the ball when they're coming off the hand for the finger roll, that matters more than if they were just beside them when they jumped, which is the problem online. That's why you miss a bunch. Jump shot defense strength on the gather. If you're in their face when they shoot, that's going to matter more than if they're near you when it comes off your fingertips. So late closeouts, this is good. Help defense strength, still success, that's the same. These are all for attributes. I leave these the same, or else, you know, if I make acceleration 100, for example, and it doesn't matter what my players have as their acceleration rating, they're all going to be 99. So you want these 50. I think I might have changed one. No, I didn't. Okay. Now these are league tendencies. So every player has their own tendencies of how they play. These will just make it to where the overall player will do more of certain things. So passing lanes, I have that to 53, just because I want them to actually play in the passing lanes, and I have them cut a little more. Just a tiny bit, just some more off-ball movement, because 2K kind of lacks that. As for the fouls, you're going to want the charging foul frequency down to 30, because if you've played this game, you know that you get charges all the time, even when you're not even trying to get charges. So that's 30. Over the back foul, just a little bit lower at 45. Blocking's normal, reaching's down a little bit, shooting fouls up, and loose and illegal screen are fine. Movement, this is kind of the big thing. Normally this would be 75, and I think this would be 35, but I made it 86 and 25. So the reason this is the way it is if a player has 75 speed with ball, right, and a player has 95 speed with ball, they actually go the exact same speed. And the reason being is because 2K made this 75. That's how they cap. They just cap at 75. These are the sliders. That's why speed doesn't really make sense online or anywhere else based off the regular slider. So I've raced this, and when a player is slow, 7 foot above, you're actually slow. So that's what this is. This is actually the main thing. A lot of people like to upgrade the game speed. That was another question that people would ask. I don't mess with the game speed at all because this will change the speed of your game. And the exact same for the user, so you can do that as well. Try it out. I don't really try it on the user, but I can't imagine it's bad. And there you go. Also, if you're on Xbox X, you can download these. If you go to the online, you search for files, you search my gamer tag, which is OK Let's Race, no T, and I believe it's DDLO for the Double D League official. Not this one, DDLO. Now I know I stopped doing tendency stuff, but I still work on them in my free time, so I might still upload a few of them. I'm definitely still going to do 2K content on this channel. It's just I have this stupid thing in my brain where I'm a retard monkey and I just upload things that I have small interests in. So this channel is all over the place. But if you stick with me, I'll upload something you might care about. Alright, see you guys later. Fuck off.